Hi again. I just had a thought. I was thinking about my weight and how I'm maintaining about 150. Every time I go to the doctor, it's at 150, and I'm thinking, well, I eat what to me is an insane amount of food. I'm not really. I don't enjoy eating. I think I've said it before. If I could opt out, I would absolutely. And to me, like having to eat every few hours is it's a lot of work, and I do it every day. I mean, maybe sometimes on the weekends maybe I won't eat so often, but when I have my weekday structure, it's much easier for me to get up, go get something to eat, come back, keep working. But I realize that all that I've been eating, all that I've been putting in my body, good and bad, have only maintained for me. And I thought, oh, this is just how it is now. This isn't going to change. For some reason, I thought in my brain, once my intestines healed from the celiac, I would no longer have malabsorption. And I'd have to start watching my weight. I'd feel like a normal person. I didn't even factor in the cirrhosis and the fact that I can't store any nutrients, and it's burning energy because of the scar tissue so fast that what I'm doing is I'm just keeping up with the cirrhosis. I'm not gaining, I'm not losing, I'm at a stasis with it. What it burns, I put back. Maybe when my intestines heal, it'll be a little bit different, but I'm reading, about my nutritional needs in a day, and it's like, oh no, gaining weight isn't going to be my issue right now until it's a medical thing. Like if I get a transplant and I get like a prednisone or something, and I've been on prednisone before and it didn't make me gain weight. It didn't really do anything to me, but then I wasn't on it long term either. It's just for asthma when I would have a particularly bad time, like in the middle of summer or something. And I thought about this because there's a point where I thought, well, gee, once the celiac heals, then I can just sort of be normal and eat like everybody else 3 times a day. But get a lot of protein and this is it. I mean, I have to eat like this forever because unless there's a therapy that cures the cirrhosis, and it's just the first time that occurred to me. That's all. Because I was sort of operating under different assumptions, and now it's like, oh. I mean, in our current society, I suppose this is a good problem to have, a good problem. And as someone who was formerly morbidly obese for all of my life, it's definitely different. Before you couldn't put anything in your mouth without gaining 5 pounds, and now I can't put enough in my mouth just to stay at 150. So that's something to think about and to keep considering. I think what started off this is when my brother went through my liver transplant handbook, and I was reminded, oh, you know what, the cirrhosis is actually a very big part of my need for nutrition. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of little things that are just going to hit me that are just going to hit me randomly, and I'm going to have to deal with it. But it's fine. Although it's not my favorite thing to get up every couple hours and find something to eat, it's not the end of the world. I work from home, it's fine. I have everything I need all the time. I never want for anything. And obviously I'm able to eat enough to keep up the weight I have, which is a big deal. That is important. I'm grateful for that. But, yeah, I guess it's just not really hit me fully, like 100%. Oh, yes, I've got cirrhosis. I used to look at pictures when I was young of Judy Garland late in life, and there's this one picture where she's sitting there. She's just bloated, and I mean, you can't see it because it's black and white, but you can tell she's all yellow. And you can, just everything, you could tell she's sick. And I saw that picture when I was very young, and for some reason that has stuck with me, and for some reason that is cirrhosis to me. You know, Judy Garland at the end of her life, just ruined from years of abuse from the studio system. And that's why liver cirrhosis and transplant has always been one of my worst nightmares. I don't know if I've ever said that here, but it's one of those things that you don't tell people. You know, I've seen Witches of Eastwick. You don't tell people your worst nightmare, even though, you know, obviously nobody can make it happen. Spoilers. But I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb. Sorry. Yeah. But because I'm compensated, bloating is not my problem yet. Yeah, well, that was it. It just occurred to me, just one of those weird things. I'm sure there will be more as time goes on. Thank you for indulging me and for watching, and I will talk to you later.